Welcome, one and all, to Middle-earth Total War once again. We have a Dawnless Days siege for you today, and yes, we do have a glorious 3v3 battle here, and we have 3 evil factions fighting off against 3 good factions. I know that you guys prefer good old classic, good versus evil, and oh boy, do we have one here today. Dol Guldur, the Eastlings, and Mordor are attacking Rohan, Gondor, and the elves of Lindon. And as you can see, it looks like we can have the Eastlings fighting off against Gondor. We've got Dol Guldur fighting against Rohan. And I presume it's then the elves up against Mordor. And it looks like, yeah, Rohan here is going on in, getting stuck in against Dol Guldur. I mean, these are probably the weakest factions on either side, so it's actually quite good that they're facing off against each other. We are using the Last Breath summon along with also Warriors of Arda, which adds a whole bunch of new units to factions. So we might see a few factions, sorry, a few units that you're not used to seeing to strengthen up a few sides, but we will see. It seems as though Dol Guldur doesn't seem like they've got anything new and exciting coming in. Just Gondor Blades. I don't think Dol Guldur would be likely to get anything added to Champions Blades. So they have got something new. They've got some elite swords back here, so yeah, Champion Blades. We've got Nazgul as a general, more Champion Blades. Yeah, Champions of Dol Guldur. Alright, so yeah, they've got a few new units, but nothing too exciting. I don't think the Eastlings have anything new. Clan Guards, Loki Rim, doesn't look like they get anything new exciting being added here. Kahar is in there, but we've already got Shock in here for the Eastlings. They've already sent in their Wards of Rune really early on here in the siege battle. The Eastlings used to be a great counter to Gondor in these siege battles, or just generally in a land battle. They used to just, like, Loki Rim used to just rip through Gondor's sword infantry. But the armor piercing damage that they did was just so much that Gondor just was like, could not go up against these things. It was just a no-no, the death sentence almost. And it's just the same here again, but it's probably because the Wards of Rune are just carving through this Gondor sword line right now. And we've also got Macemen and more warlords over here landing, and they're still just cutting through these guys. The Pelicans Marines will have to go into battle soon because they want to keep holding this this line. The elves look like they have the easiest sword defense at the moment because Mordor is literally taking them on one at a time here. With the Acolytes of Morgoth going in against a Shipwright Nobles. The Acolytes are a new unit that got added with the Warriors of Arda. And they just basically like servants of the eye but dismounted. I mean, they probably are a better stats for infantry, but that is just what they look like. But they are getting killed off by the elite swords here of Lindon, so yeah, good to see the elves doing pretty well there. And you can see the elves actually are just focusing on these Uruk archers here. So yeah, someone was saying in a previous video, just like how like Orc archers, like the Orc bow rabble, are just like so OP. In a good way, it's good to see the Uruks here instead. And it looks like, yeah, the elves are using all their ammo to just basically just focus one unit down at a time. These Noldorian archers here doing a very good job in just like, yeah, focus firing these Uruks. I don't know if they don't have extra range, I don't think, the elves of Lindon. Citadel Guards over here supporting. I feel like this should be Lindon's responsibility to defend this side. Lindon, I feel like, has probably the most reserves and isn't finding the most. Gondor's going to need this unit elsewhere because, as you can see, they're getting carved through here by the Eastlings really early on. The Eastlings actually broke through, I think, and now we're in the back line. They managed to pick off some, looks like some archers here of Gondor. They're now rear-charging Pelican Marines, and they're going to start taking Gondorian heads, that's for sure. Yeah, the Pelican Marines here, they are in real trouble. Yeah, they're getting started, they're dead. And you can see another breakthrough's happening here. You can see again the Warlords of Rune and also the Loki Rim breaking through. We have also got Loki Rim Swordsmen, so they're doing a new unit. And it's got like a cool like scimitar sort of look. They're kind of cool. They look pretty interesting. Yeah. Anyway, Loki Rim Swordsmen here, they're an elite sword as well. Jeez, they are carving through the Gondor archers there. Has Gondor got any new units? Doesn't look like so. Rohan here with his Westfold axes losing to Goldo Glaives. an Arid of the Eastfold about to charge in here. They're going to try and help out this situation. There you go, Rohan helping out a Gondorian ally once again, charging into these Locrium swordsmen. I mean, like, did some damage. The Locrium here are suffering.
The men have thrown down their weapons and are fleeing.
Yes, if you're enjoying the Dawnless Days content and would like to see some more Lord of the Rings action, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment show your support, guys. It really does help out the channel. So I guess we start the long journey towards 11k. Yeah, the scouts here getting a decent charge into the Gondor blades. It's not going to be a bad matchup for them there. You can support their infantry line out. But Yeoman the Mark going into melee as well now. So it looks like, yeah, Archer's being thrown in already out of ammo as well, I'd say. So yeah, I mean, it looks like they've been using the most of their ammo to take out Black Retinue Archers. Wow, an elite bow unit that Gondor had.
Our men are rallying.
They're all pretty much dead, but it looks like they're basically just like Camul's bodyguard, but with an insane looking bow here.
Enemy units.
Oh my gosh, that guy got taken out. But yeah, these guys are literally firing to the last man. That's insane. I don't know if they are unbreakable or whether they just, you know, well, they might be. If they're firing to the last man, they are probably unbreakable. Yeah, you can see the Arid of these fold destroying any sort of unit that wins their fight here on the wall. It's not a bad idea, to be honest. Probably should have done this to start with. When they landed, just sent in the Cav. Noldorian swords now coming across to help fight off against the Eastlings.
Have been destroyed.
So the elves are now over here helping stabilize the situation. It looks like, yeah, it looks like the Eastlings are, you know, kind of breaking in quite quickly here. Noldorian swords supporting their Citadel guards. It looks like has a breach been opened here or a gate? No, being opened up, I think. And now we've got elves sallying out, dealing with the Orc throng there.
The men are broken.
Certainly, Mordor seems like he's lost for ideas of what to do. And really, the elves should send as many troops as they can to support their allies, because obviously that's where they need them. Why has Gondor got troops back here? Gondor's archers over here. Maybe they've fallen back, that's fair enough. But still, a guard's been kept in reserve. And looks like we've got more reserves up here as well. We've got like all the generals, we've got Guardians, the High King. We've got Boromir here. We've got some Noldorian nobles, guards, and Mudasel. So they're holding stuff back at the defenders and Citadel guards. They're being a little pessimistic. You know, you're not gonna win your like defense if like don't use everything at the front lines. If you're gonna defend here, have everything. Don't have a bit of it, because you're gonna get outnumbered immediately. Got Arid of the King's Market. So we've got some good cav. Like, seems like Rohan brought a lot of cav. Where they should have sallied, maybe slow down the attack. Maybe they thought better because of the Servants of the Eye. There are a lot of them. Yeah, Eastlings here have cleaned up nicely. They really have. Polearm's coming to support against the elves down here in this tight pocket of resistance. Yeah, if you want to send in any of your own Dawnless Days replays that have been featured on the channel, feel free to send them into my Discord. The link is down below in the description, as always. And if you haven't checked out the Dawnless Days mod yet, and you're really wanting to, definitely go and do so, guys. It's a must do. And if you haven't seen the recruitment as well for Dawnless Days, they are also really looking for some more designers for maps and stuff like that. So if you're interested, definitely hit them up on their Discord and go see if they want any help. Because yeah, you know, if you guys, you know, into your modding or want to learn to mod, then helping them out and helping this mod progress to getting ready for sort of like full completion, like campaign, more maps, then it will really help. Like, the more modders, the more work they can do, the quicker this mod gets developed. And you can see the city is starting to burn down. I don't know if that was the that might have been the attackers. They have got a large onager here for Mordor.
Their city is ablaze.
Yeah, the city is ablaze. 1%, 2%. Yeah, it's not doing a lot. Looks like Mordor is now getting in the remains of its army, but they look pretty depleted. Servants of the Eye have actually landed over here. Oh, there's a trebuchet here as well from Gondor. That's very much vulnerable. Mordor should have gone for that rather than for the elves, I think. They decide to go charging in here. This should be an easy fight here for the elves. Like, the shipwright nobles are really strong. The melee cav at the end of the day. Are they getting trapped? Is this unit? How do they sneak in? I thought this unit was fighting at the bottom of the gate, but evidently they managed to sneak in. The trebuchet is what they should have gone for. It's an easy target there. But yeah, it looks like the lower levels over on this side here, Gondor and Rohan are just getting wiped out. Sad to see. Eastlings and Dol Guldur done a good job. There they go. They are starting to waver and break. Here we go. I mean, Dol Guldur, yeah, in the pretty good. Is like in pretty good sort of condition, and so is these things to a decent extent as well. I mean, I think they've lost a little bit more, but yeah, Dol Guldur looks really good. They've still got all these elite champion blades, which you get to see in action, and they've got all the like the glaives and champions of Dol Guldur, so they should be okay. And really smart there by the Eastling player, setting up clan guards to sort of block this entry point, so the Cav can't keep coming out. The Cav's now bottled in a fair amount, and there you go. The trebuchet's getting silenced. I had a lot of ammo left. Yeah, that's a shame to see that getting killed. And it looks like, yeah, the street fighting is getting underway. You can see Eastling halberdiers down here, the Loki Rim, fighting off against the Citadel Guard. I mean, they have archers right here, Blackroot Vale archers, to shoot them, shoot the halberdiers. These are like literally a 0 missile block chance unit. You should be taking these guys out if you can. We've got a lot of archers over here. I don't know if they're resupplying with the supply barrels, but they need to get back, get into either melee somewhere if they can. The Elven archers, or start shooting stuff. It looks like they're really eager, the the attackers here, to hold these towers. They don't do anything. Don't do anything is what I was trying to say, but the replay did just freeze, so I just gave it a moment to see what was going on. I don't know if this is an issue. I don't know. It shouldn't really be an issue with the replay. Yeah, Orc bodyguard going in. And Noldorian nobles here having again no issues. Carve through. I mean, I would imagine they should beat these Orc bodyguards. They're both elites. This is a silver chevron Elven unit. It is a little battered up, but I would have thought numbers-wise, this is fairly even for them. You know, it's a fairly 61 out of 85. Yeah, there you go, winning. The elves are just so good, so good. They're gonna need every elf they can get. Blackroot Vale archers here, finally firing into these pole arms as well. You know, doing some damage. They're gonna sit here and just look pretty. These halberds, let them do that. But it looks like the Variag bowmen back here are going to probably silence those Blackroot Vale archers. I think they are anyway. Noldorian swords also getting stuck in down here, and they're carving through the Logrim macemen. Yeah, the body's starting to mount up here for these things. But look, they are probably going to lose that fight. But it also looks like Noldorian swords are losing as well. It's kind of how war goes. Everyone's a loser. Does anyone really truly win? Like how the villagers are just running around still helplessly like, oh, what are we going to do? The clan guards here moving up now. We've got Golden Blaze. I feel like this is an open opportunity here for Rohan to go for a charge. I think he can still do it. Clan guards are trying to protect units, but the further they go into the settlement, the more opportunities there are for Rohan to, get some side charges, get some frontal charges going. They should try and get the Cav out, try and be as active as possible. At the area of the King's Mark, get them out, try and be proactive. Don't keep them bottled up in here. Try and charge out elsewhere. There's Golden Blades down here trying to encircle the Elven positions. Try and stop them from doing this, try and force them back. And it looks like that might be where the area of these folds going. They need to get moving. They need to be proactive with that Cav. This fight's now not going in favor of the elves. I don't know whether that's just because they're getting outflanked by Othrod here with his Uruk bodyguard. And now back to even. But maybe archers as well might be firing into this mess and evening that fight up. That might be the case as well. But yeah, here we go. We are going to see a charge now. The orcs did manage to kill those archers off. And then we're also going to go and see the these folk go in. Again, I don't know why it's just freezing ever so slightly. But there you go. In we go. Here goes the cab. These folk charging in. Not a bad charge. Oh, yeah, they're kind of now stuck in a real bad spot. We've got Gondor blades here they're going to have to charge into. They form shield wall. Yeah, what do? Do they go, how are they going to get out of this? Really, yeah, you just sneak around here and then get out where the archers are going. That's what they should do, be proactive with that cavalry. I mean, they could keep bouncing around, but you can see the spears are arriving. It wouldn't have lasted too much longer. And this spear unit over here, the Citadel Guards, is slowly going to get encircled and killed off. The halberds back in. Keep poking away, boys. Stabbing the way. Spears are actually the spears are winning apparently. Don't know how, but they were for a moment. I was going to say they don't have the range on those guys. Oh, they definitely get a good back charge there to Orthrod. Or in a actually it'll be a frontal charge. Orthrod is looking at them. You can still shoot at them. It looks like they're being scared off by Uruk archers. That's why they don't want to engage over here. Okay, there you go. Shipwright nobles finally getting encircled and killed off here by the Uruk bodyguard. And there you go. Killed. But they've probably taken hundreds of orcs with them, so it's probably worth it. Here you go. Yeah, finally you can see the halberds getting in behind. Sorry, the halberds are in the front. The spears getting in behind. It's meaning that the halberds are starting to win that fight. The Citadel Guards should break fairly soon, I'd imagine. I feel like these guys just aren't as impressive and as like hardy as they used to be. All the guards I've seen recently just getting like absolutely slapped about. They do look awesome, their shields are great. They've got some of the nicest armor that Gondor can provide. And it looks like very shortly, once this unit breaks, that it is just going to be this final sort of stand up here at the hilltop. It looks like we've got some retreating units here that we're trying to get back. Caught by Gondor Glaive. More Citadel Guard here and some Shipwright nobles. Hold the line! Yeah, Gondor Glaives there. Just going to hold the line. You can see here these Gondor Blades are going to flank around, try and encircle those units. I mean, that might tempt out a couple more Elven units. We'll see here. These guys have ammunition, by the way. They should probably be using it on something. Because I don't know if they'll be able to use it late game, because, well, it doesn't look like Dol Guldur bothered with it. Well, they have bothered with archers. They've all just been shot. I should remember the retinue archers here, down to one left. Just a crazy unit. Looks like, yeah, it looks like these things still have a decent amount of ammo left as well, so they could just focus them down. And the orcs still have a couple of units of fairly healthy archers as well with good amount of ammunition. They could just counter archer the defenders if they're not careful, so they probably want to try and use their ammo up soon. Numbers of 4,300 against 1,700. It's certainly not looking good for the elves. Yeah, they look like they've fallen back a little bit here. Yeah, got Noldor, like Noldorian nobles, they're a tough bunch to try and break through those. So it's not going to be an easy attack here for the Force of Evil. There you go, yeah, Gondor Blades getting killed off there. Shipwright Nobles just like miles ahead of the in quality compared to the Gondor blades. And here, Cav. It's the Herald of the Eastfold. They're still causing issues here. Charging Orthrod and his Uruk bodyguards down there, and he's going to get a side charge to the side of the Gondor blades here. Not too bad as well. Slash them down, boys. They are wavering now because they're going to get another charge off here into the Uruk bodyguards. This is nice. Really nice work from Rohan here with his cavalry, you know, being very active with it, just, you know, bouncing to unit, not allowing like Mordor or Dol Guldur a bit of respite. Like if you're going to march towards him, he's going to kill you. Just sure there's Orthrod as well as not his general. Just brought it as an extra unit. I don't really like that people bring multiple generals. Like, just have the one. They've got the Witch King and Orthrod here. The Witch King is actually his general. Orthrod is just a another infantry unit to him, really. This is another way to get around having 2 Uruk bodyguards, but neither of your generals. They charge into Orthrod here. He's having a similar sort of, you can see, response here, getting good kills. I think he's trying to... I don't know why it's freezing. There you go. Really shouldn't be. Whether it's Warriors of Arda and Last Breath we can get that, I don't know. Sometimes... There we go. We seem to be back. I don't know whether it's... what it is, really. But there you go. Herald of the Eastfold going in. Charging on in. It's not exactly a large battle at this point. There's about 5,000 men left. Keep stabbing away, boys. The Uruk archers are responsible for the routing of the Herald of the Eastfold here. It does seem as though... well, they've probably done their job. I mean, they've got a good amount of chevrons there. I don't know if they started with those, or they must have earned at least 1 or 2, I would have thought. Done very well. And now we need to see the Herald of the King's March do something similar while they can still get out. Try and go out, be a pest, you know. It doesn't seem like Mordor's doing a great job sort of defending his like his infantry. He's only got the Witch King, I think, mounted up. I think everything else is dismounted. I think. Oh no, this Summons to the Eye here is mounted as well, but that's actually Dol Guldur's. We've got Summons to the Eye over here as well. They just, yeah, they're dismounted. They still get similar stats, I know, which is just silly. And like they're beating Citadel Guard, I think, because they have those similar sort of stats. And it looks like nothing else has been fighting down here, so that's kind of crazy. Maybe they charged with some horses originally. We're going to see these guys dismount, maybe? No, I think the Dol Guldur, so they're just going in. It might be about, yep, look at this. Guards moving still now being assembled to try and stop this flood of Mordor Cav. Gondor archers are going in. This is not looking so great here. All the forces are good. Spears here losing after a charge from the Summons to the Eye. That's crazy, actually. We're going to see Boromir going as well, I think, to stem the tide. You can see Mordor is shifting over infantry. He's going to be a bit late with his infantry and archers arriving. When it does arrive, it'll be a good amount of reinforcements. And yeah, the Noldorian, looks like the Noldorian nobles having great choice so far. The Erling retinue, sorry, not men at arms. Erling retinue, and also retainers, sorry, not retinue. Retainers fighting here alongside their Noldorian allies. The champions of Dol Guldur and Orthrod here losing. I'm not surprised. It looks like they're sending in their weakened units first, just, you know, to not waste anything. Well, actually, there's healthy champions blades going in over here from Dol Guldur. They are getting shot at quite a bit of the defenders here, as I expected. With so much ammunition left, it seems like it's the Varric bowmen who are responsible. They are causing the Noldorian nobles here to lose decisively. And it looks like we've got more Summons of the Eye from Gondor this time being sent in dismounted. The Cav is over here as well for Rohan, where they could try and flank that around. They are routing these guys slowly, so that is something. But yeah, they could do with flanking around and maybe like trying to get out, break out. There's archers they could maybe hit. Summons of the Eye here dismounted. Yeah, everything here is vulnerable to cavalry, that's for sure. We've got Nazgul as well here. Oh, the Nazgul. This 9-man unit of shock infantry is insane. Like, they are really, really good. Where is the rest of them, actually? I see one here. Where are the rest of them? Unless this one's just like... Maybe the rest are already in combat, I don't know. I don't see them. I'll say that as a no. But yeah, anyway, the Nazgul shock infantry variant is insane in Warriors Vada. It's broken. It's that good. Yeah, it looks like Boromir, I don't think he meant to pull through, but he is. There's Summons to the Eye here. I feel like he meant to get, like carry on killing those guys, but maybe he did pull through accidentally. He's reformed up. I'm going to see the one single Nazgul going in here. I still think he's going to do a lot of damage. Yeah, look at that. He charges in and does an insane amount of immediately killing a couple of these guys. Oh, there's definitely guys dying randomly. So I wonder if the rest of the Nazgul units here is just bugged out and you just can't see it. It's not visual. That's hilarious. So yeah, you can see these Gondor units here. They're fighting people, but it's not an actual fight. That's quite funny. Front line's still not looking great.
Enemy units have rallied and returned to the battle.
What is the numbers left? 700 against 2,900. Not great at all. Archer's now going in for the elves. Gondor looks like it's fully routed, actually. Is Boromir gone? No, Boromir's wavering, though. So evidently, morale is not great for Gondor. It's now just Rohan and the elves left. Hold on, elves! Gotta keep fighting for your immortal lives. Cav here nearly out of ammo. They're clearly trying to use all this ammunition, trying to shoot pole arms or just vulnerable units in there. It's not a bad idea, but they're gonna need to get some Cav charges off and try and break, they can't even get out, that's the thing. And this is what I was worried about, the Cav is gonna get bowled in here and not be able to use its full capability. We've got Guardians of the High King here. This is Noldorian, the Lindon general. I mean, I guess he's an Noldorian as well. He's just a shipwright noble with a double-handed sword. An enemy general is dead. I presume that's Boromir. Yeah, Boromir's gone in over here and he's got himself killed. I think he might have routed before he got killed. By the looks of it, I think, like I said, Gondor's had some morale issues and is broken through army losses. Can the High King of Lindon turn this around? I don't know. Guards move to cell break here. He's got a lot of orcs to try and kill. Oh, there you go. 38 out of 60, and he's starting to lose. Also, wow, the area of the King's Marks broke as well at 72 out of 75. I think they must have they're mass routing now. It's just the elves left. The elves make one last stand. Yeah, it looks like, I mean, the elves are getting attacked on all fronts now. There's just not enough of them left. These elite pole arms doing their best. I've been intrigued to see how many kills they've got. I remember when these guys used to be like army stoppers. Not quite anymore. Variag still trying to storm past them. They're getting shot in the back as well by, I imagine, Mordor.
Running from the enemy.
There you go. The king is dead for the High King is dead for Lindon. And it looks like they're now going to be able to get the back lines. That's the, they flanked here. Well, they have. There is a little bit of a flank actually open. Dol Guldur, and he's got his servants to the eye dismounted in here. He also quite easy could be acolytes. I don't really know what how they differ really in luck. But yeah, we literally have a few seconds left. Looks like we are about to see a mass rout shipwright nobles break, along with Noldorian archers and Noldorian nobles. There you go, a Pyrrhic victory for these things. There wasn't much left for these slings, but I don't think at any real point the defenders really had that siege under control. Gondor just got absolutely rinsed through by the shock and sword sort of like duo that these things were sending in on pretty much every front. They had like a shock infantry supporting a sword infantry. They won most of their wall battles, and then yeah, it just was kind of, they were able to then help roll up Rohan, and the elves had to retreat. But yeah, this was sent in by Itchy, who was playing as the Eastlings. He did a very, very good job with his infantry. His Locrium swordsman here, 203 kills, 228. The Warlords of Rune, 185, 178 kills. The Locrium Maceman, 101 kills, 195 kills. And then his Archers down 146, 142 with the Variags. Then we have Nicky playing as Mordor. Yeah, having those two generals probably helped him out. But Othro didn't get too many kills, only 78. His infantry really suffered, actually, as Mordor. And only really his cavalry doing okay, 131 kills. And the large Onager, 105 kills there. Yeah, I feel like he kind of struggled against that Lindon army. And then we have Levi playing as Dol Guldur, getting 121 kills with the Guldur blades, 321 here with another one, 195 with the Guldur blades over here. Is Guldur Glaives getting 353 kills, is very good, 208 with another one here. The champions of Dol Guldur getting 137 kills. The archers got 147 and 108 before they all died. And the champion blades didn't do too great, these like Warriors of Arda units. Then we have Jack playing as Lindon, 237 kills with the Guardians of the High King. And then we have Shipwright Nobles, 179 kills. Then we have Noldorian Swords here, 217. Noldorian Nobles, 268, 113. And the Archers, 229, 148, 173. Then we have LP24 playing as Rohan. Had a rough game as well, defending on the walls. I don't think it was really the best plan for Rohan. I feel like if he was going to do it, he should have let his cav cause so much havoc first, like when they landed, and then he sent in his infantry as the second line. Because yeah, his infantry, like his retainers, did nothing. The Westfold Axe is a little bit more, 97, 105 kills. Archers, 194, 155. But yeah, Ered of the King's Mark, 162 kills. The Ered of the Eastfold, 254 kills. Then we have Spartacus playing as Gondor. Yeah, Boromir here, 28 kills. Oof. Pelargir Marines, 105. The Gondor Swords just got rinsed through. One of the Citadel Guards got 174 kills, and one of his archers getting 125. But again, a rough game for Gondor in that one, just getting absolutely annihilated by Itchy's Eastling army. But there you go, guys. That is today's Dawnless Days siege battle. If you did enjoy, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're new around here, and a comment to show support. And I'll see you guys in the next Lord of the Rings siege. Bye for now.